Does switching job after I-140 approval but before green card interview, is that a bad idea? Let's say the new job is still in the same field, but slightly weaker as a national interest.
Yeah, this question makes sense. So this is assuming that the person has an I-140 through the National Interest Waiver Program. Yes, switching jobs is totally okay, and it's actually one of the benefits of being on EB-2 NIW and having that classification, because you can switch jobs without needing to worry about what your future employer is going to do with your green card process. And a lot of people on the EB-2 NIW switch jobs regularly. I work with a lot of Indian or Chinese nationals who might switch jobs 4 or 5 times during the course of waiting for the green card in the queue. And then I work with others who maybe they're rest of world, but they wanted to file the EB-2 NIW so that they would feel more comfortable moving employers right away. In order to use the I-140 approval for the green card, so when your priority date becomes current and it comes time to actually use it, the activities and the proposed endeavor that are described in the I-140 still need to be accurate. There can be deviations to some degree, but the core mission or the core proposed endeavor still needs to be accurate. For Indian nationals, this means that there's probably 10 or 20 years in between the time of the EB-2 I-140 approval and the time they can use it for the green card. And it actually does not really matter what the person does in the meantime. It's not like USCIS is constantly following up on this, and there's no requirement that the person always hold jobs that are within their proposed endeavor scope or within the U.S. national interest. Really, the main points that matter is at the time you file, the information has to be accurate. And then at the time you file for the green card application, the information still needs to be relevant and more or less accurate. But anything in between does not matter.
It's not about the job title, right? So I can be a software engineer or data scientist as long as the work is okay.
Correct. So when you file the NIW, on the I-140 form, you do have to put a job title. And so USCIS will kind of look at that job title and might follow up on it at the green card stage. But the most important part of the case is the description of your proposed endeavor. And as long as that is accurate, it doesn't matter what your job title is, if it has changed, even if it's changed significantly. You just need to be able to show that you're still making progress towards the proposed endeavor that was described in the petition.